I am William Jones, qualified arborist, Director of Tree and Garden Services based on the Central Coast of New South Wales. Today I'm at Killarney Vale. A large section is torn out of a tree and the owners asked me to come out and inspect the tree to see if it's safe. This trees are Eucalyptus nicolai, narrow-leaf peppermint. They're really susceptible to a bracket fungus, which is a wood rotting fungus. And you can see all the dead branches in the lower part of the tree are an indicator that the tree's under a bit of stress. Here we can see the piece that's fallen out of the tree, and looking up into the trunk we can see the torn out section where it's come from. This piece on the ground is about the same size as the rest of the tree at the top. So these two stems growing together are called codominant stems. And they're growing from the same point in the tree and competing for the same attachment point. And you can see that the tree's really flattened out around where they've been growing together, both up there and down here. And you can see the rub marks where the two trunk sections have been rubbing against each other. Close look at this tree, we should be able to find that bracket fungus somewhere on the tree. And sure enough, there it is. Looking up the trunk there and the second branch up, there's a little mushroom. I'll take a photo of it and that will be in the post below this video. And that's a bracket fungus, or a wood rotting fungus. There's also the same species next door. Looking at the crown of that tree, the foliage is sparse and thin, high percentage of deadwood. There's a good chance that that tree is suffering from the same conditions that this one was. And close look at the trunk, you can see the tree's got a bit of a lean to it. And you can see a lot of the soil mounding up behind it. Kind of looks like the root plate's been shifting in the ground. Included stems such as these, or multiple trunks, are a real common structural defect in the tree. They're easily identified, easy to pick this up from the ground. I mean, if this branch or tree trunk was overhanging your house or your car, or in this backyard where children play, it definitely pays to have your tree inspected at least annually by a qualified arborist. So our assessment of the tree shows that the rest of the tree isn't sound, and it's only a matter of time before the other top half of that tree topples over. So we're going to recommend removing the tree, and we'll be doing this next week. So we'll have some footage of that for you next week. We offer free quotes to residential and commercial properties in the Gosford and Wyong Shires on the Central Coast of New South Wales. So if your tree's got any mushrooms, fungus, splits, cracks, multiple codominant stems, please give me a call.